Hello everybody, welcome back to Lucky Rabbit Balatro. Sorry it's been a little bit, but you know, the holiday just passed by. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So for today's run, I think I want to do the clown deck, one of my favorite decks from the mod. And we'll do it with the ghost sleeve. We'll just have some fun with deck fixing today and all that jazz. Alright, we got straight immediately. Okay, we got a walkie-talkie, eternal. I don't think walkie-talkie is something I want to take eternally, so we'll check the buffoon pack first. Shoot the moon is probably worth taking. To the moon, I mean, not shoot the moon. With that polychrome, we should be able to carry ourselves. Shoot the moon isn't the best economy joker because it's only really as good as your interest cap, or how much interest you're getting. So, you know, once we get the ball rolling, we'll be able to get the ball rolling. We always open spectral packs, so I don't think I want to shoot to the moons. I mean, you could argue that you'll have two sources of X-Molt, so you don't necessarily need any more X-Molt. I mean, it's tempting. It's so tempting. It's so silly. Fine. Fine. Alright, so we won't need to worry about economy jokers. We just need to try and find some scoring. Some molt, chips, or planets. You know, the basics. There's some molt. We'll take that. Probably don't need chips, at least for a little bit, so let's just save the money. We'll get an extra $4 this round for our efforts. That's pretty good. So 3 of a kind scores 1800. Alright. Penny jokers, probably not gonna do it. It's too slow. I don't really like it that much. Plus, if I'm playing pairs, it's definitely not gonna scale that much. Swashbuckler could be useful if we get some more good jokers. I think I'll take it. Yeah, it's eternal, but it's already 10 molt out the deck, and I don't need to play exclusively small hands. So I like that. If we could find an egg or a gift card, that'd be awesome. Or both. Aura is a good option. Which card should we do it on? Haven't found one yet, I guess. Let's do Silly Pack. We'll take more money. And let's crease these jacks. And then we can make one of those jacks with the Aura card. We'll check Planet 2. Sure, we'll level the straight. More likely to hit a straight than anything else. Incantation is probably not worth taking. I don't want another Eternal, or I don't want an Eternal Juggler. Crazy Neil's Crazy Deals. So, I was informed by Fenix himself that in a previous run I had one of these jokers and I missed like 3 free or super cheap vouchers because of him. Totally my bad, right? Anyway, it's holographic, and even though it's rental, I think I can offset that pretty easily with my interest at it, how it is now. So, it's not going to contribute much to Swashbuckler, but it's plus 10 molt, so I'll take it for now, and it'll help me get some cheap stuff, probably. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'll make one of these jacks into gold, and I'll make this one into aura. Alright, holographic is okay, I guess. Let's play the pair of aces. Alright, next pair will win, or I could just play this high card. Alright. Okay, $2 planet voucher. So, even if it's with $2, I don't know if I want this. I mean, I guess the argument is if I need chips for hands, maybe I want a bunch of planets to show up in my shop, but I still need jokers, right? And if I want my shop clogged up, I'd rather have it be probably tarot cards. But, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that cheap voucher. money? Sure. There's Obelisk. Since we're playing kind of a hand-agnostic build, this might actually be worth getting. 2 rentals is okay to deal with right now. Card Sharp's probably not going to be it. Mail and Rebate is tempting, but we're full right now, and I don't want to get rid of any of these, so we'll just go. Let's try and play a bunch of pairs. What is our most played hand right now? It's kind of all a mess. Yeah, so let's try and juice up probably high carded. I'm juicing up pairs, actually. Because then eventually maybe we can just play high card. Or something better than that. Speaking of high card. Okay, Scaling Mult elimination game as a rental. I think I know what I'm taking. So I do need to keep an open Joker slot as long as I have this. At least until we get to the end of the game where I don't really... But negative golden ticket? Wow. Wow. That's nice. I was about to sell it too. So we're just gonna juice up elimination game real quick. No. Constellation. Okay, so I'm getting punished a little bit for not taking the planet voucher earlier, because that's pretty good with Constellation. But we do have time to save some money. So now I'm regretting taking the Swashbuckler. It's a good long-term plan. We did get invisible voucher pretty or blank voucher pretty early, so maybe it'll end up paying off to grab it. I think it's worth it, and we'll save money to get this voucher next round. Okay. Try and get another 10 so we can make another jack, maybe. Perfect. Alright, we got 4 of a kind jacks with a gold card. Woohoo! Holographic, no. So I won't be able to juice up elimination game for a bit, but if I'm getting a lot of planet cards, it shouldn't matter too much. We'll make another jack. And we'll go next. So we definitely need more gold cards, right? Alright, so these are probably all jacks, or at least a good number of them. Nice. So money's not really an object now. Joy Buzzer copy an addition onto a card. Yeah, we're gonna copy the foil onto this jack. Alright. Mega Standard Pack, sure. We'll find more jacks or 10s maybe. Gold Jack is awesome. We'll take a Purple Seal too. And Hieroglyph probably will be worth it since we got, got some power going here. Let's save some money and then get that later. Okay, I do want to see if I can find that too, so let's try and find the 2. No worries on that. Maybe we'll get to crease it later. Okay. So the foil cards can basically be our chips that we need for the build. Okay. There's a blueprint. Well. Okay, we'll take elimination game. We'll sell it, I mean, and we'll take that, and yeah, Swashbuckler's gonna be eating pretty good today. Got a Cryptid. Make more gold. Crease jacks. I like that. Okay. See if we get lucky here. Alright. Alright, this is looking quite good. Very tasty. Death card. I'm getting spoiled. I hope y'all understand. Most of my runs don't go this good. And sometimes I have to do retakes because I die like really early because of some stupid mistake, you know? I'll be honest with you about it. Alright. Well, we got a lot of money going on here, so this is... it's pretty good. We just gotta not get complacent, not get cocky. Yeah, let's see if we get more cards. Oh, that hurt, but it's okay. Sure, holographic queen we can maybe turn into a jack with a ripped pants card. We got a cryptid. There's that egg I was talking about. Okay, so I think it's probably more prudent to keep the constellation instead of just grabbing this egg. So let's just go. I mean, we have a blueprint. How bad could it get? So we actually have a flush 5 here. Let's go ahead and... oh, I meant to do a flush 5, but 4 of a kind's fine. Taking the flush for the value, of course. Silly packs. Actually, no, I don't want that. We're playing gold cards, we don't need it. Yeah, we... wow. Yeah, I'll just make this last jack of hearts into a crease, I guess. Alright. Perhaps playing this with the ghost sleeve was a little overpowering. Nah. Superposition and no. Ectoplasm. Probably gonna be a yes. Ooh, on the blueprint too. Definitely want another joke. Need a joker slot. Okay, lottery is cell value scaling, like the egg. So that is gonna make my swashbuckler very happy. Let's continue. Is there anything I want to look for? Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna find it. With all these creases, I think I'm just better off just playing the flush 5 and getting out. Ooh, that sounded like a big one. 7, okay. Just take the pair, I guess. Or the 4 of a kind probably would have been better, but who cares? Why did I... honestly, I should stop opening the buffoon packs now. A trance card. We can put it on one of these guys. We're just gonna get free flush 5 cards now. Alright. Oh, wait, what am I doing? There was a second card. See, I guess this goes to show you guys, right? If an idiot like me can do okay, be reasonably okay at Balatro, you can too, you know? Just believe in yourself a little bit. I hope that inspires all of you. Okay, so we'll just play the flush 5 here. See, now I have so many creases, they're kind of fighting each other. I'm not guaranteed to get... Wait a minute, something's... oh, that's right, yeah. Full deck. They're kind of competing for each other for the first slot, and I'm not guaranteed to get 5 of the cards I want, so... Alright. I think we're gonna be good to win, as long as we don't run into anything stupid, you know, like the ivory sword or whatever. Diamond cards are debuffed is okay. Definitely don't want to immolate here. Yeah, nothing good here, unfortunately. Very rare bad spectral pack. Alright, let's go. Sure, we'll put the blue seal on this diamond jack. It will not, the diamond jack won't work for the boss fight, so we're gonna be down 1 planet card. Oh wow. Yeah, this might end soon. don't really need another blue seal, so yeah, balloon animal just give us $3, so we'll take juggler. Sure, why not? Genuinely no point. I don't even have room for it in my hands. Alright. So, I don't know if anybody here plays Darkest Dungeon, but it's one of my favorite turn-based games ever made. One of my favorite roguelikes ever made, if you consider it a roguelike. Sure, we're just gonna keep this guy here for fun, why not? Welcome. Okay, I think at this point I don't need to really buy any more planet cards. I think I'm strong enough to just win on my own. So anyway, Darkest Dungeon, right? One of my favorite turn-based games ever, you know. And I've played a lot of roguelikes, I've played a lot of video games in general, and one thing I noticed is that there's a lot of crossover in strategy between games like chess, Balatro, you know, Darkest Dungeon. It's like, it really, if you think about it, pretty much any strategy game is going to be essentially you developing a heuristic in your head for what you're supposed to do at any given moment, right? So, probably could consider the diamond one instead, but that's fine. But you'll have this like you have to make like a series of like questions in your head you ask yourself whenever you make a decision in a game and be like, hey, do I do this? Is this what I do? Or do I do this? You're like I like to think of it as finding the question, right? Like, you know how in Jeopardy you get the question and you have to find the answer? Or rather, you get the answer and you have to find the question. It's kind of like that, where if you're looking at a chess position, the key to winning a chess position is to look at it and just decide for yourself, like, hey, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to, like, do I have to grab this square in the center that's for the taking? Do I have to attack a piece? And it's just like Balatro, like what do you need at this given moment? Early on in the run, we were like, well, we need some malt, so we grabbed the swashbuckler. You know, we grabbed the To the Moon because we needed something to put this hex card on, and it was worth the choice, you know? I feel like I'm just kind of blabbing a bit, but genuinely, like, when you think about it, a lot of games just kind of become... a lot of games are the same at their core level, if you think about it. So, we're basically at a point where we cannot lose. I am not in any rush to finish. So maybe we'll go into endless today. I think we have time to go to endless today. I think I owe it to everybody after that long break I took. Next boss blind is all number cards are face down, not a problem. Take Juggler. And I guess balloon animal for $3 more. So this silly pack's not going to have all my creases here. So we can go ahead and blow up these two cards. And yeah, we'll make another polychrome. Cool. Yeah, this is a very beautiful looking Joker build here. Glad I decided to end up getting that planet voucher. Alright, so Sock and Buskin would give me more gold, more face card triggers. I think that's good. This guy has not really increased in price very much. The swashbuckler is basically obsolete at this point, so we can go ahead and buy that and take the Sock and Buskin for the money. And buy that, sure. We got plenty of money to work with, so I'm just doing a little shopping. Take the talisman, buy these two planet cards. Seed money would go absolutely bonkers with this build. Alright, let's go. Maybe I could consider taking that voucher skip for an extra voucher. Oh, that's a bummer. That's life. Alright, we'll play this flush 5. Oh, I should have copied the sock and buskin. I didn't think of that. That's okay. So that's the downside with the crease cards, is it's harder to get your deck fixing done at this point. You only have like one really good hand and then nothing else. So, gotta try and get a little, creative, I'd say. Alright, we got another gold seal, so there's nothing wrong with that maneuver we did earlier. Okay, let's go. Put a gold seal here. I didn't copy the sock and buskin again. Assuming. Yeah, the swashbuckler's at 30 anyways. We didn't even need that Joker. Smiley face holographic, no room. Wouldn't really need it. Joy buzzer, sure. Let's make another holographic red steel. Or let's make a holographic red steel jack. We can take this immolate for maybe later. Yeah, we'll take that for later. Yeah, I wish there was a way I could, like... Yeah, that's the downside of the crease cards. Is that I don't really have a lot of options for using this. Basically, I need to have a silly pack, or I need to have 2 Arcana packs or 2 silly packs. Again, I forgot to copy the sock. Extra consumable slot is an instant buy. I guess we'll just sell the immolate, honestly. I don't need it. Sacrilege, I know. Would you rather have $1 or $20? The rare moment where you really only want $1. Violet Vessel should not be a problem. Absolutely will not be a problem, actually. Ship it. So basically, I need some death cards. That's kind of what I want. See, I'm not scoring enough, not that much when I copy the astronomer. I get more points, is what I was trying to say. Which is fine. You know, cryptid cards could also help with deck fixing. You know, because we could just crease them. Oh, I think I might have blundered here. I think there was something in the shop that could have... No, it didn't. Okay. Yeah. Couldn't use that immolate. Just don't want to blow any of that stuff up. How strong can we get this constellation before we get outscaled? That is a great question. We'll find out today. I don't think that's even possible for me to have 3 in hand right now. Oh yeah, there is, because I have 8 hand size. Alright, we'll put a blue seal on, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we'll put it on this queen, I suppose. Alright, so I don't even need to copy the constellation for the boss fight. That's good. Okay. Fool for an heiress or $35. Sure, let's do a fool for an heiress. We'll get an emperor card. None of that's useful for me. So now we can probably want to try and find Tarot Merchant, as if we have a choice in the matter, but yes, finding Tarot Merchant would be helpful. But yeah, I've been getting back into Darkest Dungeon lately, specifically the Black Reliquary mod. Very, very fun mod. Any fan of the game would love it, I think. It's a little difficult, but that's kind of by design, right? You know, it's Darkest Dungeon. It's kind of known for being difficult. Alright, let's go endless. I don't anticipate it going very far, because I don't really have a lot of the tools required. I don't have very, you know, my deck is a little, what's the word in this case? Congested? Yeah, it's congested. We'll definitely increase our hand size so we can maybe see some more cards. Whole pair. I would like to demonstrate how this card is bugged at some point, but I don't have the means right now. What is the boss blind? Must play 5 cards, okay. Alright, we'll go. Just want to see what else is in here. Yeah, not much special. Alright, so 11 million about is how much I'm scoring, and it's going to go up from there, obviously, but just need to remember that, because I have to basically win with that hand. I can't win, you know, if that doesn't win, I'm basically screwed. Adds to the fun, I guess. We'll go ahead and make the Saki Busky into a polychrome as well, because why not? Death card is what I've been looking for. Whoopee cushion probably is useful. Yeah, it's a temporary brainstorm. I don't think I'd have room for it anyways. Alright, we'll get the gold seal, gold jack. And then let's make this jack into gold as well. Actually, no, you know, honestly, maybe it's time to, well, no, I can't even use steel cards because I'm doing flush 5. So yeah, let's turn the steel one into gold. Alright. Very nice. And we got 3 blue seals in hand. $60 per hand. Very nice. Dun, dun, dun. You know, the Balatro theme, very relaxing. You know, it's funny too, because when I play normally, I actually play with the music off, because I like to watch YouTube while I play games. So I'll turn the music off. Unless I'm playing like, watching like a chess video, I'll have the Balatro music on in that case. Because, you know, I think chess and Balatro music go together very well. Yeah, we just play it. Finding some cryptid cards would probably be good, because we definitely, you know, eventually we'll have to play more than one hand. Matter of fact. We don't need to copy the X-Mult just yet, but it will have to happen soon. Clearance sale will nuke my Swashbuckler, but at this point it doesn't matter. We'll take that, I guess. Maybe the Aura card actually might be more useful. Double down, seal effects are applied twice. No need, no room. Take the Earth card. Well, I guess we'll play the Trapeze card too. I hope I haven't been missing any of those. Alright, let's go. I mean, even if I found a soul card, I don't have room for it. So 29 million without the card. Alright. Yeah, we'll make, well, I guess we'll just make this one gold, yeah. Use that to possibly make more jacks. Okay, I think I want to make some of those jacks into steel cards. At least 3 of them. It'll help with my score at the very least. Because I'm only playing some of them. Alright. The dice. Not really doing that. Not really worrying about that. So we'll try and make our blue seals into steel. Luchador. Okay. Bang. Okay, yeah, I want to make this into a hearts jack. Good. Sure, another negative card's probably what I want to do. Yeah, let's make another negative card. Wordle, not useful at all. Not here anyways, I love Wordle, just not here. Hoarding a lot of money, but like there's not really any need to not. All of my jokers have an addition, that's funny. Alright, let's go. I wonder if this will win, guys. $73 million. Alright, next boss is the Serpent. And we definitely will need to start copying the constellation. There's seed money, so we get even more interest. So we're getting triple the interest of a normal game right now, thanks to the moons. Let's see if we can make a copy of this. Oh, actually, should I? Do I have enough jacks of hearts? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. I don't know why I opened that. Just keep scaling this up. If only it was a polychrome jacks. If these were polychrome jacks, I feel like we would go a lot further. We're probably not going to get much further than Ante 13. Which is a shame, but that's life. $966 million. Okay. Yeah, sure, the hallucination can join us. Oops, I could have played the Venus. Or eaten the Venus, used the Venus. 43 million. Sorry, 43.5 million. Alright, we're at the billions now, with a B. You know, we haven't faced the plant yet, but I do want to point out that if we were to face the plant, I don't think it would matter too much. Because the holographic is only 50 chips, we would just lose money. I don't think we'll lose any scoring. Yeah, I'll just take the balloon animal. Probably don't need that. Pinhole can't override decrease, so that's not gonna work. There's a brainstorm, but it's not gonna fit. That's a bummer. So, if I had thought for a little bit, I would remember that if we brought some tarot cards in here, we could have done some deck fixing, because that would be able to increase our hand size. But we didn't have a death card anyways, which is basically what I need is a death card or a cryptid, which I surprisingly haven't found either of in a while. Alright. What do we have to score next? 1.2 billion? I think we've been able to get there. I think we're able to get there. Let's put a blue seal on this steel card instead. How high is our high card level? Only 10? Just in case we had the opportunity to start going into high card maybe with the jacks and the steel, but that's probably not going to happen. I want to get it to a square 15. Okay, there we go. I love when the numbers get so big they start messing up the UI. It's very funny. $2.8 million, so that is, or billion. So that's enough to survive this ante, but as you can see, we're probably not going to survive the one after this. Ante 13 is basically where shit gets real. We can go ahead and increase our hand size a little bit, that's good. Another negative joker, sure. And that's not all. We don't have any bonus cards really, so... We have one bonus card, that's why he's here. We'll increase our hand size some more. Alright, some death cards would be nice, or some cryptid cards would be nice. Blue seal's not gonna cut it. And also, I can't even, like, use the death cards or the cryptids in the boss, because it's the tool. So, we basically only have one shot here. We'll survive this ante. Let's see what we get in the next shops. Alright, 1.8 million. .4. Okay. Technically rounds to 3.5, but who's counting? Alright, another steel card's probably useful, although I can't really use it now. But I can use it here. We'll put it on the blue seal. Nope. There's the death card, but we can't use it right now. Pinhole. Nope. Let's just go. Alright. $5.5. That's not going to be enough to win this next round. 1.8. Oh, sorry, E to 11? Yeah, we're not hitting E to 11. Yeah, that's over. It's over. But, what a fun run. But we'll play it to the end. We'll play it to the end. Not even really a point in buying that. I'm not making it to the boss. Basically use all my money here to try and find something. Squirt flower could be useful. Alright. Let's give it our all. Alright. Well, I do want another red steel rather. So we'll do this. Alright. Let's see if it works. This is basically my only hand. Yep, 21 billion's all I got. I could try one more, but there's no steel card. It's just not, there's no point, but we'll do it. Alright, here's a straight. Maybe this will win. Alright, good game. So thoughts about this run? I think crease cards are very, 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 very powerful if you get even just a few cryptids, a few death cards. That's enough to basically get you past ante 8. Now, once you get to endless, you're going to have a little bit of trouble if you invest in crease cards too early, because you're going to have a hard time getting to the rest of your deck to make more stuff. So honestly, I think high cards are crease cards, if you want to like make everything into a crease card's probably built best for something like if you're doing like a high card steel red steel king build or something like that. I once had a run where I had something similar. There's like a Joker the mod adds that basically makes 7s work like kings with the Baron card, and it scales, which is really good. So essentially that's the when you have a bunch of crease like 7s in this case with red seals and all that stuff, you don't really need to worry about changing the rest of your deck up that much because you're just playing high card. Anyway, that was a fun run. I'm glad to be back. You should be seeing from me consistently more often now. Bye bye.